Dear students, welcome to today's lesson. We are going to start with the chapter motion, in which we are going to learn about speed, velocity and acceleration. Just look around you and observe what you see. You might see people, flowers, birds, cars and many more things. What is common in everything that you see around? Yes, it is motion or movement. Everything in this universe is moving. Some may be moving fast while others may be moving slow. But a definite movement is visible in everything around you. You might say that some objects in your room or buildings that you see are not moving. Or if you are standing still, you are not moving. But observe that we are living on a planet Earth which is constantly moving around the sun. The moon is moving around the Earth. The sun and planets are moving around the galaxy. Light is moving from one place to another. And even a tiny particle of atom or molecule are constantly moving. So we cannot imagine a world without motion. So let us understand motion in detail. To understand motion, we should first learn what is distance and displacement. Look at the picture. A person is traveling from his house to his factory, which is 200 meters away, where the direct distance between his home and factory is 120 meters. Here, the distance which has to travel by road is called as the distance travelled. And the shortest distance between the 2 points is called as displacement. Displacement comes along with the direction. So we get displacement is equal to 120 meters in northeast direction. Therefore, we can say that distance explains how much ground the object has covered during its motion. And displacement is the shortest distance travelled between 2 points in a given direction. Let us understand distance and displacement better. Consider this example. It's a favorite cartoon, Tom and Jerry. Tom is chasing Jerry. He is running from point A to point B for 4 meters and then downwards from point B to C for 3 meters. Here, the total distance travelled by him is 4 plus 3, that is 7 meters, and the displacement is the direct distance or the shortest distance between A and C, that is 5 meters. Can distance and displacement be same? The answer is yes. If the body is travelling along a straight line, distance and displacement will be same. Like the one given in the picture, the car is travelling in a straight line. So the displacement and distance of the car is same. Speed. Speed is a word which we all are in love with. You like the horse which runs fast and wins the ride. In a game of football, you like the player who has speed, who take the ball to opponent's goal post in a flash. You like to travel in a car which travels fast. So speed is defined as the distance travelled by a body in unit time. And the formula is speed is equal to distance travelled upon total time taken. Now let us see how to calculate speed. In the previous example, the total distance travelled by the person is 200 meters. Let's say the total time taken is 50 seconds. Therefore, speed will be distance travelled upon time, that is 200 meters upon 50 seconds, that is 4 meters per second. So we conclude meter per second is the unit of speed. Speed is also measured in kilometer per hour and miles per hour. Here, when we say the speed of the person is 4 meters per second, we don't know whether the person has traveled with a constant speed of 4 meters per second. He might be speeding up during a straight road and slowing down during a curve. So what we got here is an average speed of 4 meters per second. Then how do we find out the speed at any instant? To find the speed at an instant, we need to know the distance moved in a very short interval of time. This is done by multi-flash photography. See the picture? This is the multi-flash photo of a cricketer during his bowling. So if you find the distance traveled by him between two flashes and the time between two flashes, then you can easily find out his speed. So here the speed which you get is called as instantaneous speed. Velocity. Velocity is the distance traveled per unit time in a stated direction. So velocity is given by displacement upon time. Now let us see what is the difference between speed and velocity. When you say the car is moving with 20 meters per second, that is speed. But when you say the car is moving with 20 meters per second towards right or towards beach, that is velocity, because velocity comes along with direction. So the main difference between speed and velocity are explained in this table. Point number 1. Speed is given by distance upon time, but velocity is displacement upon time. Speed tells how fast the body is moving or how slow the body is moving. Velocity tells, along with speed, the direction of the body. Speed is a scalar quantity because it doesn't have any direction. Velocity is a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction. Speed is always positive because it doesn't have direction, and velocity can be positive or negative depending upon the direction. Let's solve an example to understand calculation of velocity. A car travels along a straight road and covers a distance of 9 km in 30 minutes. Calculate its velocity. Now velocity is given by displacement upon time. Here the displacement is 9 km because the car is traveling along a straight road, and the time taken for the travel is 30 minutes. Converting kilometers into meter, we get 9,000 meter upon 30 into 60 second. That gives you 5 meter per second. Now what we get here is the average velocity of the car, because we don't know whether the car has changed its velocity during its travel.